everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the New Breed Pod. I want to say welcome to everyone that has been joining us on our previous episodes. Thank you. We see your likes, we see your comments. And please, for our new subscribers, please do well to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Drop your comments and we'll do well to see them. And today, I have beautiful, beautiful faces in the studio today. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves. But first of all, let me introduce myself. I remain my humble self, Oyinda Mola Elizabeth Shueto. And I'm going to be your host today. But I'm not going to be hosting alone, but stay tuned for that. So I'm going to let everyone else introduce themselves.
Obanlalelu Alabi.
My name is Oliver from Cameroon. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Alem Horda.
Hello everyone, I'm Ashu Philemon from Cameroon. It's a pleasure for me to be in the podcast.
So, back to when I said I was not the only host. I'm going to let my co-host introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Lisa Akuna and you're all welcome to the
New Breed Pod.
Well, before us we have a very interesting topic and it's called friendship. So this is an open interaction. We're going to be talking about friendships. We're going to be talking about our experiences, what we've had so far. So I will be starting with you, my dearest. So tell us, what do you understand by friendship?
Okay, for me, I think friendship is a mutual bond you form with someone, or a mutual relationship with someone. Yeah. Emphasis on the word mutual. It's not one-sided or one way. Yeah.
Thank you for what you said. Normally, when it comes to friendship, there are various types of friendship. Like, for example, we have good friendship, we have acquaintance also. Like, for example, another thing I would like to explain is when it comes to friendship, our daily communications with one another, we call it acquaintance. Because the other party, for example, we can be friends, but our communication doesn't make us close. So at one point in time, you can experience that while you are discussing with your friends, you say hi, it's normal, but you guys cannot be friends. Yeah.
Okay. Oba, do you have anything to say?
You said it all.
They said it all.
I would like to say more, but they have said it all. Like, I'll also chip a little. As we talk about friendship, we are in a church and the podcast is all about, we all are Christians. And I believe friendship, the friendship you have with your sister or your brother in the church will be different from that you have with your friends in the quarter. Like what she said, mutual. He said acquaintance. So you see, mutual and acquaintance are almost the same. So friendship for me is probably that understanding that the two party we have, whether you're Christian or,
I also feel, let me just add to what they've said. I also feel like he's saying acquaintances is like maybe you're meeting someone for the first time and you're not really sure of who that person is. Even, maybe not even the first time. Maybe you've known the person for like a week, a month, and you're not really sure of calling that person your friend because calling someone your friend is deeper than what it seems.
Yeah.
People are so quick to say, oh, he's
That's
my friend, she's my friend. But now, from what he's saying, I now understand, yes, you can say, oh, this person is my acquaintance than friend, because friend is deeper than what it seems.
Nice.
Yes, lest I forget again, I would like to also talk on the aspect of that friendship, because when it comes to friendship, we have what we call respect and also communication. Yeah, those are some of the factors you consider it when you talk about friendship. For example, I can meet you today, I say, nah, I don't know you. But the fact is, the way I've expressed myself to you, you have to examine and ask, but this person is talking to me like this, who is he? He cannot be my friend. Yeah, I think those are Thank you.
But you said, oh God, have mercy. But you said like friendship is like you have to like respect and all of that. I said something about that, but like That is just you getting to choose who your friend is. But in the friendship, in that relationship, I don't really know. I don't show respect there. There isn't actually
There are
respect,
times that you don't even get to choose, oh, you understand? It just comes to you like that. Yeah, exactly. The mutual is like you, when I give you an action, you reciprocate. Do you understand? So we have that mutual connection. There are people you just meet and you just connect.
Respect is reciprocal.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like the respect that they're probably talking about is not like calling the person sir or ma. You know, I feel like it's just like you see the person on a high standard. Do you understand? Like the same way they see you as well. Because if we're friends, right, I would never look down on you. I mean, we can be chatting and I'll be like, Ulodoni, and you're like, it doesn't mean, it doesn't
My
mean.
friend should not say that to me. No. My friend should not say that to me at all. Me, I don't condone that.
Exactly. Like for you, like that's a no-go area. But for some friendships, they feel like it's fine, you know. But big head. I don't think like that, you know, cuts down on the respect. I don't think they're saying from a place of, oh, you must, you know. But it's just seeing the person like, oh, look, I respect you. We feel they play, but I still respect you. Do you understand? Yeah.
If I'm a thing, there is no good friendship without respect.
That's true.
You will never say this man is my best friend, this man is my G, like the new trading one now for between the girls and the guy, bestie.
Let's not go there. This table.
So if you respect your friend, the relationship will last for long. You guys will have a very, very long relationship. Like you know what your best, like your friend, you know what your friend wants.
Yes.
You know those areas you need to touch. You know what you need to say. You know when your friend is angry, what you will say at that moment that will not piss him off. Like for you, I just mentioned, like you're not the kind of a person that you like cheeky words.
Yeah.
You don't like when you're angry, someone cheek you, even if it's your friend.
Yeah.
So I believe if this person is your friend, will know that, hey, when Lisa is angry, she doesn't want the cheeky words.
And if you say it like that, then I'll say there's no love in the friendship. Let me cite an example for you. Would you listen?
Okay.
All right. So you said what your friend is angry and you know he doesn't like swear words and all of that. Okay. I'm friends with D. We're both angry right now.
Yeah.
I tell her whatever I want to tell her that makes her get angrier.
Yeah.
She tells me whatever she wants to tell me that makes me get angrier. We've already drawn the battle line. But where the real friendship is the ability to still love each other upon what he has done to you. Do you understand me?
I get you.
Yeah, so respect, yeah, you must respect each other. I mean, there are some situations where you can't do these kind of things that I just mentioned. But like, respecting your friend, to me, is just being there when he needs you the most. Not being fake, not being fake with him, not being you're real. That's the respect. You know that, okay, you hear that this class, this lecture, the teacher is going to collect the assignment today, and you fail to let your friend know. That's where the respect falls in. All these other ones that you are saying is human nature, please.
I think they say the friendship is mutual. You people already click. Something is clicking both of you. You people have something in common. So if you say you're angry, is angry, or you people are the kind of people that can do this to yourselves, there's something mutual that is already bringing people. Exactly. So, but the respect is not, you're saying respect as that big word. It's not that kind of respect. It's like, okay, when I want my space, I give you your space. Or when, you understand, there's the boundary thing, exactly.
I think, let me just say something last. Concerning the respect as part again, I think for friendship, it also has to depend on the kind of bond you have with your said friend. Because if your bond is not that strong or you're not that close, the other person you might consider a friend will not actually respect you to that aspect. Yeah. So I think like the closer you are with a certain friend, the more they actually respect you or something like that. So.
Okay, let me chip in something again. When, as children of God, we have to understand that we, as friends in church, we need to love one another. But the thing too is, everybody has his own grudges. Yeah. For example, we can be children of God, we are fellowshipping in the same church, we communicate, but at one certain point in time, we keep grudges. We come to church, we come and kneel down, we pray to God for forgiveness, but there are some certain problems which can't be wiped out. Yeah. For example, I had one incident. I gave somebody my money to pay me for a flight to the US. That's almost about 2 million. He ate that money. But I see him every day. We discuss, we chat, but I cannot wipe that scar for me. He cannot be my.
Ask him.
He knows.
Ha.
Something about asking, but you wouldn't hear
It is your friend.
I think some
it
people
is
want you to ask.
Yeah, it is your friend. No, let me explain something. You gave him money to pay for a flight. Yeah. Are you getting? He took that money. He did you just a reservation. It's not a flight. He didn't pay.
For the flight.
He didn't pay for the flight. He just did the reservation and gave you. You go to the airport to fly. They tell you also. At that point in time, now, I just, that kind of, you have to ginger. You are angry, but he hasn't been able to refund the money. So he's not my friend again.
That's
See, dead do us part. He is not my friend. We can never be friends.
whoever that person is.
No.
Can we tell him to refund that money? Whoever you are, refund that money.
the money.
Refund it. 2 million. Not joke.
It's a lot.
He was saying something about bestie. I want to ask a question. All these besties and besties here. Is it okay, like, I have a bestie? If I now report my bestie, maybe my bestie or friend, I now report my bestie to my friend, a close friend, is it okay?
If I may say something regarding the bestie, I will just say, bestie is just a word because while growing up, we have friends.
Yeah.
You understand? It's just that you have just singled out a particular person to give him the name of bestie.
The updated version.
You understand? So, I don't understand the meaning of bestie, by the way. Because people keep saying bestie, 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 bestie. I don't really understand. What is bestie?
Bestie no follow. Best friend.
Okay, best friend. If you say bestie is best friend, right? Yeah. So, she's your best friend, right?
Okay.
And why is it the bestie is actually giving both to guys? Mostly guys. You mentioned reporting your bestie to your friend, right? Yes. So, who is your bestie and who is your friend? Because here we are talking about friendship. Mm-hmm. We have not yet defined or specified the bestie or the friend. So, for me, in a simple word, it's just like you're reporting your friend to your friend, which is a good thing.
Three-way friendship.
Yeah, it's a good thing for you to report your friend because I believe the reason you're reporting your friend to your friend, let me put it your bestie way. Your bestie to your friend is because you want a solution. You love your friend. You understand? You respect your friend, so you're seeking for solution.
I have a question though. Okay. Say for example, this bestie and that friend are not friends. I feel like that is where a boundary issue might come up, because I have a question of, can three-way friendships work? Like, I'm friends with you, I'm friends with her. We have different relationships. Like, but do you think the three friendships can work?
I think,
go ahead.
I think for me, what I've seen in this three-way friendship, there are always like two in between that the closest between those three, and it also depends on how you put it, because some might make it too obvious that no, I'm more closer with this person than the other person. Like I saw like a trending video online where one celebrity was saying that these two friends of mine were so close. I was even the one who introduced them. I met this one through this one, but now they actually like feels like they have abandoned me, or they now just do their things on their own, even go to the point of blocking. And so a lot of sisters just feel like three-way friendship is not actually the best all the time, because some people might actually some people might be closer in that relationship than than with the other. So that
Based on my own personal experience, based on my personal experience, while I was in secondary school, while I was growing up, from my first year in my secondary school to the final till I graduated, were three boys. We called ourselves Gucci Gang. we called ourselves Gucci Gang. The thing now is that
it's not all the time though.
the thing now is no, I'm not countering you all that. I'm just saying based on my experience. So now the thing now is that these three of us, the funniest thing is one of them used to be my bully because I had a very small stature. One of them, this friendship is, if God wants something to work for you to work. One of them used to be my bully. He used to bully me a lot. And my younger brother, because I used to protect my younger brother when in boarding house. So he had this bigger body until I grew up. He felt guilty while bullying me. There was this other one, is my namesake. His name is also Oba. So that one is even the biggest of all, but he doesn't bully. So like while we were not growing up, as growth is entering each other's head, I'm the kind of person that it's only women I don't forgive. But men,
You just made
No
me to
shade.
you
just remembered something.
Remember something. You done?
Yeah. I think he's done.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I've not even made a point though.
Make your point.
So we used to grow up, and as the Gucci Gang thing came up, obviously, two of us were closer than but it wasn't obvious. It's just due to the fact that one was living in Lekki and we were living in the yes, and we would see each other on holidays, and we were namesakes.
The three of you?
No.
Just two?
Yes. So like, the thing is that, but there was no envy, nothing like that. We were still there for it till now.
So you guys are still close?
Till now.
Gucci gang.
Oh my God.
Bro, see, all I will say about that, your friendship is love.
Yeah.
As while growing up, you understand?
So you said love now. That's why
Bro,
if you
what you just said, I want to say based on my own experience, you understand? In the early 2000s, you understand? I have a friend. Till this moment, he's my best friend. He's called Ayok Divine. When we were in Form 1, in school, Ayok will bully me as your friend is bullying you. You understand?
What's the name of your gang?
No, we never had a gang. We never had a gang.
Okay.
When Ayok will bully me in school, immediately the school closes, he will be the first person to call me, Ashu, let's go. You understand? So at that age, for me, I see it as it's a way of him expressing his own love, because the way he will bully you, he will not fight you. Because there is a difference between bullying and fighting. Was he fighting you?
No, this one I'm saying right now. While he was bullying me, we were not friends. We hated each other.
Yeah,
We hated ourselves.
Yeah.
So this word, there was a part where I said something about respect, but like some people will do some things, some friends will say the things that will pain you most, but there's still that love will still bring you back together.
Yeah.
That's the real friendship. So at the end of the day, love is the friendship. Do you understand? Yeah. So now then, and these three of us here, the other one knew that I used to say it that Oba Tall, because it's taller. Oba Tall is my best friend, but there was still no envy, there was still nothing like that. Yeah. So that is, at the end of the day, love is friendship. Friendship, that thing is just, this is just English language.
That's what we
Can
said.
I add
There is no
something?
friendship without love and respect.
Can I add something to this three-way friendship? Like, for someone that has a bestie, if you're reporting your bestie to another person, that means that person ceases to be your bestie. That's number one. And again, for girls, I noticed that most of us, we do this three-way friendship. It doesn't really work for us. Why do we do it? Because we are mostly hurt. You know, the friendship between girls, once it's broken, it hurts us more than when a guy breaks our hearts. People don't know. Like, it hurts us more. If my friend does something, it hurts more than when a guy breaks my heart. So most times, to avoid that, sometimes I'm very protective or I'm very selective. It happens like that.
You girls, I don't know. It's your personality, but you guys should try to work on that. Because no, as a normal guy, wait, as a normal guy, man, your guy will do you something, but you just understand that it's that gender of a man. There's a reason why he has done something for you, towards you. Like this guy's best friend took his money, but there's something.
But they said they're no longer friends.
Sorry, they're no longer friends. But there's something that made him. Of course, his finances that made him take. He needed money for something. Maybe he couldn't tell you. Maybe he just did it the wrong way, or maybe he lied, or I don't know what he did. But like, there's still like I've seen that his own situation too. His own situation has happened to me, and I've done it to somebody. Wait, John. Wait. We're talking about wait. What I mean I've done to somebody is okay. I promise to give you. This is a podcast. Please let me talk.
Okay, talk.
I promise. When I say I've done to somebody, means I've promised to give you something at this also time.
But I didn't.
I extended it for like almost 2, 3, 4 months before I now gave it back to you. It's still the same hurt. Whether I still paid it back or not, it's still the same hurt. But when I went to give the guy the money back, it was just handshake, bro. I don't say waiting you do, easy. I don't say waiting you do, easy. But you understand? Based on say you be guy, man, I know waiting they happen. I know how they be.
Oh, but your case is different. Your case is different from his.
Sorry, can I say
But
something?
you promised to give.
Yeah.
But he gave a friend money to buy him a ticket.
Yeah.
Well, we all are guys, as you earlier said. It's easier for us to fix our issues. Because I believe at this present moment now, if this guy come and meet Mr. Oliver, hey, G, guy, we are from Cameroon, we know how we speak. Guys here, anyhow. When the guy just say anyhow, that they are do this. You understand? No, but check out.
This.
And I do this. But just forgive me. No matter what he's saying here, we'll fix it.
Okay, but like
Wait, let me say something. Let me say hold on. Before
I want to say something
wait.
to him.
Oh yeah, wait. Before you say something to him, let me say it before I forget. I feel like if you guys are truly friends, right? If you are in a financial situation where you need money, I feel like you can communicate it. In his case, if his friend had told him that, look, I'm in a financial situation right now, is it okay? Because that's stealing. That is theft. That is theft. What if he ended up in the police station because of that? What if he ended up in jail? You're going to the airport with tickets where they're not buy.
This is what I'm saying. You guys are already putting your girl's feelings inside this thing
It's not
already.
girl feeling.
No,
It's
I'm telling you,
normal.
wait, chill.
Bruh.
Yes, his own situation was different. The guy didn't say, okay, bro. Did they ever communicate with you and ever, like, why are you guys coming? Oh my God, what's happening in this podcast?
Let me try to chip in something.
Yeah.
Friendship, all the discussion we have had is still boiled down to love, respect, communication, and interaction.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy, he's my very good friend. Yeah, but the thing is, unless you have found yourself in such situations, then from then on you have to analyze the kind of friends you make and people whom you trust. Because there's another thing, trust in friendship. Yeah, I had that bad experience. Luckily for myself, I went to the airport. I was so embarrassed. But at one point in time, they told me I couldn't fly. And it happened as it happened. I had to return back.
Sorry, I don't get the story. Hey, you told him to book a flight ticket for. That guy now. So I thought he borrowed him money.
No.
I know.
So,
Hey, I
that's
beg
it.
you.
So that's how the whole scenario looks like. That's how this whole scenario looks like. Now we can only talk of hi, but
Exactly.
that friendship again.
Yeah.
That's not friendship.
Money
See,
and friendship, I don't
Yeah.
think it goes hand in hand.
No, money and friendship goes, but it depends on the situation. As he was saying, I just recall of an incident that happened to me when I was in Qatar. We were three of us living in a room. Like, I was a street hustler among all of them. They have their regular jobs, they go. I'll get money before them. So I'll always make sure that before as our rent comes, I'll pay. I'll pay the rent before they will come and reimburse me. So there was a month that I didn't have money. This guy is my very, very good friend. Like, I don't know how I can measure the scale of our friendship. You know, guys, when we are together, there's certain things. You know, we are G. So at that moment, my other guy and I, we are not working. My hustling is down, and he was the only one working. Like, okay, I said, G, the more you don't take a salary, guy, I beg, set to the house, in my landlord no ka worry we. The question he asked me was like, you're asking me to pay the rent. Do you know my program with money? I got pissed off. Like, I was asking, guy, you're asking me that question. So are you telling me that I'm a fool, that I always pay the rent for you guys to come out? Like, I was angry to a point that I asked him to leave the house. Because I, for one, I'm that kind of a person that I don't like to get angry. Because if I get angry, no, we don't fight. I don't like to stay around someone with that negative energy. Because immediately I see you, I'll get angry. So I asked him to leave. You know, as guys now, our friends, they talk. We fix the issue. But he could not help at that moment. I got pissed off because he made us to feel like we are fools. Just for him to ask me that question that you're asking me to pay that rent. Do you know my program with my money? I was like, so at that, there was a rift between us. It took us years. I won't lie to you. This, what I'm telling you now is 2018. Do you know when we made up? We made up just in this year, I think some 3 months ago. You know how we made up? One of our friends left Qatar, came here to Turkey. He was in my house. So we're just discussing. The guy name came up. I was just like, guy, this thing have passed now. We are all big boys. 2018, how old was I? So he's married, he has kids, he has a family now. I just said, we have passed that level. I asked for his number, and I called him. He has a name that I called him. Immediately I called him that name. He knew I was the one. Nobody apologizes.
But you guys
We just clicked. Do you know what he asked me? Guy, when this guy is coming, buy me cigar. And send to this. That's how it is. So I believe, like, friendship, if that respect, understanding, no matter how long it takes, if this guy is your G, you guys will make it out. I go back to Mr. Oliver. As I said before, this guy have wronged him. Like, it's really, really bad. Because that's frustration.
Yes.
No,
He
that
shattered
one,
his dream.
that one is not fair. That one is not. I misheard.
No, they'll fix it.
Come.
Because I believe you mentioned something.
Yeah, that's the thing.
respect,
And
understanding.
sir, even
Is
me as a
there-
man right now, as I'm thinking, if you do this to me, I'm not sure we're fixing it.
But you see, can I say something? Okay. Like, everyone has been saying, but for me, it was like a totally different experience. Like, this is from like high school, right? And each time I think about it, I still feel like I never deserved that. Do you understand? Like, we're friends. We would literally come to school together. We'll meet at the bus stop, go to school, come back, part at that same bus stop and all. And just because you wanted the person that liked me, right, you went and spoke bad about me. Do you get it? Like, when each time, like, honestly, my gender, each time I think about it, it's like, you did not need to talk down on me. Do you understand? If you wanted to hit on him, go ahead and do that. But you did not need to spoil my name. like each time I think about, I kept malice with her for like three years. This happened like GS3. I didn't speak to her. It was a teacher that noticed, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Chinenye, what's wrong with this?" She said, "Chinenye, Chinenye, you this girl." Anyways, like she noticed, and she was like, "Oh yeah, what's wrong with you? We're sitting together. It's that bad. I'll just pass. Enter inside. I'm not there. Follow you talk. Like I hate you right now. Like." I hate you. You did not get the boy. You can't still let and leave me. Like, both of us can't lose. So, like, it was really frustrating. So, for me, I feel like there's some certain things, like this thing now, I feel like if someone does that to me, if I called you a friend and you did that to me, for me, I would literally just cut you out of my life. I don't care what anyone will say. I don't hate you, but I'll cut you out of my life because I would never trust you
there are
again.
friends that borrow money and they don't pay.
That one's even bad too.
Like, they are your good friends. Those ones, you know that they don't have integrity when it comes to money. So,
Yeah.
But I have friends, and I still respect them. I still appreciate them. But when I have, I would want to. But I know that this one, when it comes to borrow, they don't have integrity with money.
Yeah.
I also want to say that concerning this aspect of let me say group friendship or circle or gang or whatever you guys have just called it, I think you should also know, especially as girls, you should also know where you belong and where you are accepted. Because this also happened to me in high school, where normally we were a group of friends where we literally did everything together, like maybe like at school. But it became a particular time where I felt like I was left out of the group. Like they'll go for hangouts, they'll go for maybe trips. They'll even visit each other at their homes, but you only get to hear the news of that when you're in school. So I just think that actually kind of made me to take myself out of the equation, because I felt like these people, they clearly did not want me in. And there are several times you ask, back then, there were letters that were in, like in the time where letters that were actually popular then. So you send various letters, you guys would be exchanging, but these people felt like nothing was happening, that I was just like maybe blabbering or bluffing. So you just have to know the kind of circle and where you're accepted. And
So, so I believe that if you guys were to, if it was to be now, I mean, you would, if not, can't call everybody, you call one person that you know that in that group of friends you were close to talk to and know what's wrong. Because if a whole group of friends,
let me say something, because I know what you're trying to say. This thing is something that I'm a kind of person that even when I was still, let me say 10, 12, 11, I was already very sensitive and mature in my head. So I did not just sit back and wait. I did not just. Wait. In my head, because I did not look grown. I did not look grown.
You are only at the top in your own edge. That's it. No, in your head. In your head you were mature.
Let me finish.
In my own head.
Let me tell you how I went about this, right?
Okay.
I did not speak to just one person about, let me say, this situation. I said the closest person. I spoke to not one, two of them. I even sent letters around, but nobody took it as there was any problem.
That's what I'm saying. That if it was to be now, you won't send letters anymore. You will say it face to face, because if you want to address. Let me tell you something.
That's what you said.
Let me tell you something.
We were young, right?
If 5 people in the whole group. If the whole 5 people in a group of friends, in group of friends were not, like if they say there were 5, I don't know how many there were. Oh my God. If there were 5, but I'm saying, if there were 5, if the whole 5 people don't like you or don't want to do this, there's something you've done. The whole 5 people cannot just hate you for hating you. Or there's one queen leader there that everybody wants to just do whatever she does.
That's what I'm saying, that now I wouldn't have been a magician to know all of that. I asked severally, not once, not twice.
With letters?
And not just with letters. We were friends now, we communicated.
Let me just try to chip in something, like the aspect of this friendship. During childhood, our friends during our childhood is quite different from our friends during secondary. And during secondary, we have different friends now during our university. And eventually, during your occupation too, you still make new friends.
Marriage too.
Yes, and after marriage too, you still make new friends. So I would like to also say that this friendship issue, as the day passes by, you make new friends. Yeah. But now, the person whom you think is your good friend, you are the person to analyze that. But now you also have to think if the other person really likes you as to be your friend. Thank you.
All right, so I have a question. So with all this that we have said, who is a good friend and who is a bad friend? Or what are the attributes that you will categorize as, oh, this person has it, so this person is a good friend? Because like she was saying, what she might think a good friend is, if she says it to me, I'll be like, I think that's a bad friend. I would see it differently, do you understand? But personally, who do you think a good friend is or who is a bad friend?
A good friend is a friend where when you have some circumstances, he can easily intervene in your situation. That's how we consider a good friend now. It must not be monetary wise, but the advice he or she gives you, your cordial relationship with a person, the way you address issues with that your friend, that's what I consider a good friend.
Well, I believe he have said it. I'll also say a good friend is that one that can easily solve that you guys can easily solve your issues. Like when he sees that you guys are falling apart in this direction, he will call you to order and talk to you. Likewise, if you see your friend falling short in some direction, you call him, and you guys are able to resolve your issue with no bias. That's what I call a good friend for me.
I also want to add a good friend. I'll add to, let me talk like him. I'll chip into what he has said and what he has also said. I feel a good friend is someone that has your back. Like when you're not there, in your absence, they can represent you, they can fight for you, they can stand for you, they can do everything when you're not there. Whether you're there or you're not there, that's a good friend. Mm-hmm.
Let me just add one thing again. With respect to the issue of good friends, I usually advise people that your friend, which you may consider as a good friend, should be someone who is above you in terms of age-wise, who you can easily address your problems to, and he can easily give you an idea on how to solve it. Because now like this, most of our friends within our age group, you can consider him a good friend, but as one circumstance like that, he can immediately change. But somebody who is above
I feel not only above you, below you, and then at the same level with you.
But I think, I feel like the above two is
wiser.
wiser because.
But sometimes age is not wise. Age is not wisdom.
Okay.
Yoruba will say, "Ogbon okagba." As per say you dey 30 years old, for you not mean say you go wise. 40 years old, they not fit get anything for upstairs sometimes. I feel like just find people that are like-minded with you, because you cannot roll with someone that your lifestyles are completely different. Because imagine me that I like, if say for example I'm a very, very prayerful person and I'm working with someone who is very lukewarm, or someone who does, like, directly or indirectly, the person will start telling on me, because we are not like-minded. Exactly. It might even be I would rub off on the person, but sometimes it's good to have people that are like-minded. Be friends with people that you are like-minded with. You guys, obviously we won't see life the same way all the time, but at least to a certain extent, you guys can relate on certain issues. Do you understand? I do have friends. I feel like most of my friends are more older than me. I don't have a lot of friends. I can count with this hand how many friends I have, and most of them are like older than me, and they have more experiences than I do. But when we come together to talk, it's like we're the same age. Yeah. There is no seclusion. I'm more than you. We don't have that, So I feel like, fine. It would be nice to have a friend who is older than you, has more experience, so you can learn more. Because we learn from the lessons of other people.
Yeah, I think everything you said is right, but sometimes, most of the times, we can't pick and choose who our friends are, because normally we meet different people every day, we interact with different people every day, and in different circumstances where we make friends. So I just feel like friendship, like good friendship, should just come from a mutual place of like someone who can call you out on your bluff, and also someone who can, how can I
very
say?
important.
Yes, yes. Because there are a lot of friendship where people just condone each other. You're just like, you just condone each other, and at the back you're like, look at this one.
That's very annoying.
That's not, yeah. So I just feel like good friendship shows.
And I even feel like, just to say it, please, if you're my friend and there's something I'm doing that you don't like, please let me know, because then that just shows me that you really, really care about me. Because we might be doing things that we don't know we're doing that is bad. But as my friend, if you can tell me that, babes, or my sister, you they do this thing, if you don't know, say they bad, but maybe check them. Do you understand? And being able to accept correction, because it's one thing for someone to come and tell you, oh, you are doing this thing, they call you out on your bluff, and then you just take offense to it. Like, who do you think you are? Do you think you are better than me?
You said what? Being able to what? Accept.
Correction.
Very good. So now, if you are my friend, yeah, and there's something I'm doing and you don't want to tell me, don't tell me, oh, because I don't want to know again. It just shows that you don't care about me from the beginning. You want to stay away. You want to make me fall. So don't tell me, just stay like that. But identify yourself so I can know. Thank you very much.
So I want to ask this question. Do we appreciate the fact that, like, some of our friends can pull us out of situations? Let's say, for example, you're in a wrong relationship and your friend just comes and takes you out of it. Do you appreciate your friend taking you out of it? Or you appreciate your friend allowing you to go through the worst and then they keep their shoulder for you to come and cry on at the end of the day?
That question.
Sorry, come again.
That question.
I'm not
There are
yet.
some friends.
You're not listening.
Some friends who allow you go through the rough experience. They see that you're going through a turbulence or whatever. They know that this situation you're entering is a very nasty one. They allow you to enter it, and when you have your experience, they now bring their shoulder for you to cry on. And there are some that when they see you entering, they will not even allow you to go. They will just pull you out immediately. Yes.
Okay, let me say something. It's good you start by saying wrong relationship. Yeah. So I believe if your friend takes you out of it, he did well. You understand? And also, it's not a bad thing for you to learn out of your own mistake. Okay. If you learn out of your own mistake and you go back and cry to your friend, they are there to console you.
What kind of friend are you?
No, a minute. I believe a friend that will allow you to go through those things, probably he knows you or she knows you. So if it's that kind of person that he will let you know, because he knows that, oh, my friend won't last for this thing for long. I'm here for him. You understand? I'm here for her. The worst part of it will be if you go through those rough moments and you want to come back, the friend is not there for you. That's what is bad.
I think, sorry, let me say something. I think because
When I give this man the mic.
I'm sorry,
No,
let me say
ladies first.
I think in this aspect, it depends on, that's why you should actually know the kind of person your friend is. Because as some friends, I just feel like you should actually just tell the person and leave it to the person to decide. If the person wants to go through it and then see shege at the end, or you,
Premium shege.
or you actually kind of sit back. So I just feel like you should actually kind of know the kind of friends you have to know the kind of situation.
I wanted to say
Yes.
something. Like she said, it's one thing to speak to a friend and say, oh, I think, I'm not sure, but I feel like this person that you might want to get into a relationship with, I don't think the person is right for you. Now, let them speak, because it just shows that they're concerned for you. Person will not care. You're not a look you. Go. If you don't go, you'll come back. And you talk about like you fair go now, you'll still come back, come cry. But I mean, if they speak to you, like she said, it's left to you to decide. Because there are some lessons that I learned on my own. Not because they not tell me, they tell me, but I get a not tell, not the year word. I'm not yeah. Until I can't learn, my eye can't clear. But at the end of the day, you just remember those people that actually spoke to you then, that, oh, this person actually said this to me. I was the one that did not listen. I thought say another year, but I would respect a friend that would tell me, when they say, if it not even be, it might be spiritual that they are seeing that you cannot see, based on the fact that you are blinded with love, with the physical, with the flesh. But your friend who is more spiritually inclined would tell you,
Experience.
my dear, that friend will tell you that, look, I'm not telling you this from a place. Don't think maybe I'm trying to, rob you of happiness. But this person, if you go into it, trust me, you will regret some. So listen, pray on it yourself, Even before you go into anywhere, sister, dear sisters, dear brothers, please pray. Pray so you will not see shege.
If not, the devil will show you shege. But me, I'm gonna say something. Friendship, as a friend, I think you should know how to. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm saying I think. I think you should know how to address your friend in a manner that even if he still wants to do that thing, he will think about it. Yeah. For instance, I have a friend, Chima. This guy, if I say, Chima, how far I won't go do that kind of thing, go say, go now. He good, go. My sister don't tell me, say, I don't suppose go. If I still want to go, I go tell him, say, I will still tell him that I want to go. No, voila, go. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to think I'm twice. No, I'm not going again. But you understand? But in some situation, I'll tell him that I'm going there, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah, I dare you too. You understand? That kind of indirect, you understand? Learn how to...
Manner of approach, yeah.
Yeah, we are in a situation, like for example, this generation, we are in a world that many people keep their communication very, very private and secretive. That even if they have a good friend, for them to address the situation that they find themselves in, they decide to keep it in their mind. Better, they prefer that they go and do it by themselves. And when they find difficulties, then they come and they revert back and start telling that friend that, okay, I did this, I did that. But your friend should be in your surrounding. You should know who is your best friend and who is not your friend. That's how I see it. Because if you are in your surrounding, you cannot distinguish between who is a good friend and who is a bad friend, then I'm sure you should be having a problem somewhere, somehow. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Oliver, for like what I'm not counteracting what you said, okay. But if you are not able to tell your friend what you want to do or what you're going through, you don't have anyone to blame if anything happened after it. You understand? I, for one, I'm that kind of a friend that if I see you doing something, that's why I love most of my friends are Nigerians. If people see me, they say, hey, you look like a Nigerian. Like most of my Nigerian friends, if they see you doing something that is bad, they will call them, nah, guy, this way they do so. Guy, this thing not there, okay. I'm not going to allow you to do this thing. They'll prefer to fall apart with you at that moment for you to do the right thing. You understand? I love my Nigerian friends for that. You understand? So I have also developed that mentality way back. If I see my friend doing something that I really know from my own finding that this thing is not okay, you and I will fight. Like I always tell my friends, I have an incident. I like an incident that happened to... Let me say something, Mr. Oliver. I have an incident that happened to me with one of my friends. With my friend back in school. I was in Qatar. I brought him to Qatar. The very first thing I told this guy, among all these people here, you know me better than them. Despite the fact that they have been here with me before. But you and I have school together. You know my family back home. If anything happened to me in this country, you are the only one to trust my family. So guy, as in this country, if you see me doing something wrong, if it costs us to fight to correct me, guy, do it. You know what happened? This guy and I, we fell apart because he started listening to people without telling me. You understand? Back then, I was also scared because I didn't have papers. Him and I, we couldn't fight. The people that solved our problem was my Nigerian friends. They put the two of us together. This guy made you to come here, and you say this guy have wronged you. Guy, you don't come, you don't come. That's what they said. You are here. The best thing for you guys to do is for you guys, team up for the two of you to go back home with money. The two of you don't have papers. If you fight here and the police will come here, they will arrest the both of you and you will be deported.
Physical fight. Physical fight.
Yeah. Wow. Let me tell you something.
It's like violence.
If I'm telling you, physical fight, like this kind of exchanging of words, you understand? We exchange, and an Arab world is not like this. Even here in Turkey, When you start shouting, your neighbors will come. They tell you, see, guy, you guys will not cause anything. Because he was saying that I should pay him the money that he paid for the visa. I said, okay, no problem. My friends, they came, guy, if you guys make this thing to escalate, what will happen at the end? And if you guys went back home, the two of you went back broke. And if you go back broke, you guys will fight. You guys will be fighting. And I call him like a friend, guy. Forget about what has happened. We are here. Let's work together. You understand? But he was not that kind of a friend that can call you out. He preferred to listen to others. And finally, what happened? He was being deported.
Yeah. Let me try to chip in just one thing. You know this issue with regards to friends. There are certain types of friends. For example, my friend that I used to play life with is a different friend from that I go to church with. Yes, you have to distinguish those friends. Everybody needs to know he or she has dimensions. For example, that's just a simple truth about life. Your friend that you guys party with is very different from your friends that you guys go to church. That's a normal reality in life. But now the thing too is, the way you guys party, are you both doing it as serving the Lord?
And not man. This is a church podcast.
No, I'm just trying to generalize that aspect. So, friendship is nice, but you have to treat it with a pinch of salt.
Guys, if we keep talking, like, we're not going to leave here. Like, we're taking all the time. Friendship. Like, we're not even giving our own experiences.
Okay.
All of us, we have experiences, but right now, I think we have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Guys, it's a wrap on today's episode of Friendship. Keep your comments coming. Keep your questions coming. We'll be sure to read them and reply you. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, and turn on the notification bell to always get a lot of our videos. Yeah. So it's what?
A wrap! Bye, guys!
Bye.